It's August, it's Freeman's Waterholes. That means it's Heart of the Hunter time. That's right. Welcome to Yellow Duck Motorsports coverage here today of the Heart of the Hunter Historic Rally. Welcome to Yellow Duck Motorsports coverage here today of the Heart of the Hunter Historic Rally. It's August, it's Freeman's Waterholes. It must be Heart of the Hunter time. That's right. The Heart of the Hunter is on again. And a large group of cars here, around 30 odd, have gathered here at Freeman's Waterholes for the start of this year's event. As usual, a great cross-section of competitors have gathered here, everything from your American muscle car through to your Japanese cars to your European cars. It's quite a cross-section and should be an interesting day's navigational rallying in the Hunter Valley. Here we have a very interesting looking Renault Alpine, I think it is, a modern version of a classic car, of course. I think the Alpine won its the first World Rally Championship. Done a fairly good job of it. Here's the a picture of one of the original ones. So it sort of looks pretty similar. Nice looking thing. But back to the action here. We have nice looking Subaru, but all these competitors have gathered here to face the challenge of the Heart of the Hunter. A very popular event held annually, organised by the Australian Historic Rally Group. It's probably their most popular event, all bitumen event. Maybe that's part of the attraction. A well organised event, and usually attracts a big field of competitors and a big cross section of types of cars. All levels of competitor experience as well, from competitors who have been involved for many years to first-time ralliers. Little bug-eye Sprite there. So it should be an interesting day, starting here at Freeman's Waterholes and heading up into the Lower Hunter area for a lunch break. And then continues on to the finish just outside Cessnock, usual finish venue. Great opportunity here for competitors to get out in their classic car and drive around the great roads of the Hunter Valley. Starting here at Freeman's Waterholes in 2-minute intervals, competitors headed off into a loop. It took them east, and then back to Freeman's Waterholes and on to Ellalong for the first control point. I'm at Ellalong, about 20 minutes from the start of this year's Heart of the Hunter Historic Rally, at a control point where competitors will be along in a few moments. This control point's located on a tricky sort of navigational problem for the competitors. If they're not quite paying attention, they may well miss the control. Let's see what happens. Well, yes, here we are at the first control point at Ellalong. I think the competitors' instructions tell them to straight on, which a lot of them did. Quite a few did not though, and missed this control. Basically in the back streets of Ellalong here. Nice little navigational trick, given this is a fully route charted event. Not a trick people should fall for, but one of the problems with events of this nature is that competitors can get a bit sort of laid back about it, and you're not quite paying attention, and it only takes one little slip and you've made that mistake, and that will ruin your day to some extent. Competitors started arriving here a little bit later than expected. As per usual at these style of events, they tend to bunch up a bit, and so a group of competitors arriving together, and then one at a time. On arrival at this point, they were all asked a question. This was due to a problem with one of the boards going missing. Again, navigators needed to be on the ball and to be paying attention to what they were doing in order to make sure they didn't lose points at any point. Very dry these days here in the middle of a drought. This Ellalong is located in a very swampy area. In all the years of rallying through this area, I've never seen it so dry. And as much as there's no swamp at all now, it's just dirt. Most competitors got through this control all right. From here, competitors were heading off towards Cessnock and then into the wine areas for a lunch break. That Bug-Eye Sprite. My goodness, weren't cars small back in the day, eh? Compared to a modern car. Very popular event, this Heart of the Hunter. Attracts a very good sized field of competitors. Come along each year to drive their classic car out and about around the Hunter Valley. It's great to see. Datsun 1600, my goodness. BMW there, if you like that sort of thing. The Datsun 1600, my goodness, what a machine that is. Getting a bit scarce now, even though they were pretty common back in the day. Still see them at dirt road rallies, of course. Nice looking example there. Here's a group of competitors. I wonder if this is follow the leader. As long as the leader knows where he's going, you're fine. Port Capri. Not something you see every day now. Never rallied much back in the day, but I don't know why. I think they had the basis to be a pretty good rally car. Big American muscle here in the Corvette. If you like that sort of thing. It's quite busy here for a while at this control point. With so many competitors. Not sure how many exactly missed it, but a few did. Oh, what do we have here? A Hyundai, my goodness. A Hyundai. Well, it's just about brings us to the end of part one of our report here. Join us a bit later in the show and for part two. I'm Crack McMullard. Bye for now.